To start our simple venison enchilada recipe, we're going to compare up, and you can see that the venison is a much darker red color, and really, I don't know if it really comes through well enough on camera how much darker it really is than ground beef, but we've gone ahead and started warming the ground beef, and we're going to go ahead and light our stove. All we want to do is go ahead and get our ground meat to a light brown consistency so that it's cooked through, and then we'll go ahead and show you the rest of the steps. And as you're preparing your ingredients, go ahead and start your oven and preheat to 350. Okay, so if you use a chili for this, you could probably use a homemade chili and it may come out a little bit better, or you can use whatever canned or pre-packaged chili that you prefer, whatever brand you like. I personally like this chili, and we are going to put a whole can in with our ground meat. And in my opinion, I think this is a great recipe to go ahead and introduce people to wild game or venison. That way, this kind of dilutes down the taste of it and introduces it as a mild taste, and it's not overpowering. So this is one of the key ingredients to this enchilada recipe. So we're going to go ahead and open up this can, and we're going to put the whole can in with our ground meat. Once we get all this thoroughly combined, we are going to need a baking pan and our tortillas. And then for your pan, just some quick non-stick spray, and we're just going to coat the bottom. And then for your tortillas, the choice is totally yours. You can do like just a traditional flour, you can do a corn, you can do a low carb option. Kind of the sky's the limit with this, so just pick whatever tortillas you like and kind of experiment around with this, play around with it and see what works out for you. And so we're just going to make a pan of each with flour and corn. And so when you combine your ingredients, you're just going to put your filling in the middle of your tortilla, put a little cheese in it to hold it together. And again, you can play around with this. You can use like a Southwest cheese, a traditional like mild cheddar, anything you want, whatever your preference is. So just keep it simple, and we're going to go ahead and get these panned up. Now that we have all of our tortillas with filling and cheese, and we'll go ahead and layer it inside the pan, we'll go ahead and use the remainder of our filling to go over the top of it and layer the top of it with cheese. And we're going to go ahead and pop it in the 350-degree oven, let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. So when you're cooking your venison meat on the stove, just make sure to remember that you don't overcook it, because it is going to be in the oven for a few minutes. And all we want to do in the oven is really just go ahead and melt the cheese, go ahead and cook it all the way through and get the edges of it crispy, and we'll be good to go after that. So we're going to go ahead and throw this in the oven. And so it's been about 10 minutes, and we're going to pull these out. And that is what our finished product looks like right there. And so that is our really easy and simple 30-minute recipe for enchiladas that can be used with ground beef or ground venison. So please do me a favor, check out another video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, we'll see you outdoors.